I just loved this movie. I really did. Talk about being here at the New York Film Festival and being able to share the film with this audience.
Well, it is, I've been to New York 10, 15 times in my life, and every time I would have snuck out to the movies. It seems to me a definitive New York activity. So it's very exciting to premiere a movie here, I have to say. I'm thrilled.
Tell us about Time and why it's a story we can all relate to.
Well, I mean, it's pretty. It's quite a complicated contraption, the movie, because it's got lots of time travel and it covers 10 years. But the whole point of the contraption is to end up just saying perhaps we should appreciate how extraordinary every ordinary day of our lives is. So it's a curious film. It's in a way a great big trick, just to make you walk out of the cinema and say, maybe I should be happier tomorrow.
Why was this a story you wanted to tell now?
Well, I think it's probably to do with the time in my life where you start worrying less about ambition and start thinking, how can I just be happy? And you look around you and all the circumstances for happiness are there, but it's easy not to be happy. It's easy to worry about the past, worry about the future. So it was what I was thinking about every day, and you should probably make a movie about what you think about every day.
That would be scary. You have such wonderful performances in this film. Talk about Donald and Bill and Rachel.
Well, I know. I mean, I'm very lucky. I mean, Donald was extraordinary because I didn't know. I mean, I'd seen him in 4 or 5 things, but I didn't know about that he would be so great at comedy. And I saw lots of young actors, and he just, despite the fact he had a huge orange beard from Anna Karenina, he stuck out as being the one with the most humanity and the one with the most humour. And the shocking thing is he's turned out to be as nice in real life as he pretends to be in the movie. And then Rachel, I've always wanted to work with. She's not done things I've asked her to do before, and we just sent it to her because I adore her, and I thought she would do so brilliantly from young woman to mother of 3, and I think she's perfect in every frame. And then Bill, on the contrary, I've worked with 5 times, and he's always very different. I mean, this performance could not be more different from the one he gave in Love Actually or the one he gave in Girl in a Cafe. And we had a conversation, and he said, I'll do it if I don't have to do any acting. I just want to just be a person so everyone can put their own dads sort of into the space that I occupy. So it was lots of different ways of casting, and all of them turned out okay.
And I really was drawn to the relationship between Tim and Mary. It's just so beautiful the way it unfolds. Talk about their chemistry and about that relationship.
Well, it's an interesting thing. I've been talking to people about the movie, and I find things going well very interesting. I find the idea of how you make things work, and how you make things work in the context of all the complications of parents and parents-in-law and weddings and babies and dates and embarrassments and all of that. And that's what I love in this movie, that you've got 2 people who like each other and they make things work all the way through. I'm not as interested in things going badly, cracking and looking for where things are wrong. And from the very beginning they got on well, but I think what's so extraordinary is the way that they age 10 years without aging at all. I mean, she just about changes her hairstyle and he, I think, brushes his hair. But they managed to do this extraordinary thing of convincing you it's their first date, but then also convincing you that they're parents of 3 children dealing with the bad things life throws at you.
Thank you so much.
Not
Enjoy.
at all. It's very nice to be here.